Shivaji, Dr. Kole was huge, but is he at times politically reduced to just being, you know, a caste figure or a regional figure for regional politics? And that needs to be avoided, isn't it, sir?
Yes, I totally agree with that. He should not be restricted, or he should not be reduced to only caste or only region. It's Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj is much beyond that, but it lies right from the educational point of view. We are not ready to go analytically towards any of our great figures of the nation. So similarly, if you apply like management principles to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj stands out very tall with SWOT analysis, with leadership skills, everything. If you apply social engineering principles to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, Ashtapradhan Mandal, the ministry, is an ideal example of social engineering in that era. The people from different castes, according to their gene pool specialities, were collected together and they were motivated towards a very larger goal. So these things are deficient in REA, but we look at history as only pride. We don't look at history as an analytical view. तो एक बहुत simple बात होती है कि Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, when Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was born, is our first question to answer in our schools. Our schools don't teach कि what values of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj you should inculcate in your life. हमारी value, हमारा ये आता है छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज के गुरु कौन थे, और इस पे हम लोग लड़ना शुरू करते हैं, लेकिन हम लोग ये वैल्यू नहीं बताना चाहते कि छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज इज एन आइडियल एग्जांपल ऑफ adaptation to nature, adaptation to society, adaptation to the social needs. और ये values अगर सामने आए तो definitely it's not only political thing, it's our mindset of every Indian, not just to adore but to analyze and inculcate.
Absolutely. And आपने अष्टप्रधान मंडली का जिक्र किया. That was an era, Vaibhav, when everyone was talking about Persian names and Persian seals to sound really big. Didn't Chhatrapati make that big switch? We are talking about decolonization in 2022. Chhatrapati Shivaji did it in his times with a Sanskrit seal and a Sanskrit name.
That's remarkable, because the royal insignia of Chhatrapati Shivaji's father and his mother was in Persian. The insignias of all the Hindu Rajas of the south at the time, those who still existed in the Persianate age, we can correctly call it the Persianate age, were in Persian. And those Rajas also used to call themselves the Sultans after the Sultanates. But Chhatrapati Shivaji, again at the age of 16, brings out his own insignia, which is not in Persian, unlike his parents' insignia. It's in Sanskrit. Then, at the time of his coronation in 1674, when he forms his Ashtapradhan, or Council of Ministers, he tells his officials to create an altogether new dictionary which will replace the Persian terms with Sanskrit words for names of ministers, for titles and designations given to officials, and all of that. Remarkably, one of his big lieutenants, Netaji Palkar, defects and goes to Aurangzeb. He spends 10 years in the northwest as Muhammad Quli Khan. And he comes back to Shivaji, disappointed with Aurangzeb's reign, his repression of Hindus, and all of that. And Shivaji reconverts him to the Hindu faith. He also rebuilds the Saptakoteshwar temple, which the Portuguese have destroyed in Goa. So he will not allow his own cultural, social, and civilizational identity to be obliterated. And at the same time, he will be inclusive and highly tolerant of other communities and respect other faiths and their holy books as well. During his raid of Surat, his first raid of Surat, he actually gives instructions to his soldiers not to touch the church of the French missionaries there. And he asks his soldiers to protect that church because he believes those people are doing good work there.